Hello, everyone, and welcome. My name is Jeff, and today we are going to have some fun playing Magic. And the fun thing that we are trying to do today is we are playing the basic Mono-Red Aggro deck for Guilds of Ravnica Standard, trying out a few different cards, including this Runaway Steam-Kin, to kind of try to let Mono-Red Aggro actually get into some of our bigger stuff. We're not going crazy, though. Mostly just Demanding Dragons, Etali, Primal, and then hopefully draw into more cards here with Risk Factor, Flame of Keld, that kind of stuff, and hopefully just overwhelm our opponent, go big. Hopefully we can actually, my real hope is that we can get a couple of these out, remove the counters, play a massive fight with fighter to win the game. So I did throw in a couple of those for the dream, but also because it's fantastic removal in red right now. And anyway, that's kind of the deck here. I mean, I think you guys know pretty much the basic of Mono-Red Aggro, so let's go ahead and get into the gameplay, see how it goes, and wish me luck. Alright, so here we are in Arena Standard playing Mono-Red Aggro for Guilds of Ravnica Standard, and man, that intro just seemed way too short. Like, that was the fastest I think I've done it. A lot of you guys are probably like, yes, finally! Oh man, four lands for Mono-Red Aggro. Not the best, but we have a great curve, so we're going to keep it on the play. Yeah, I do want to keep it. We might be running out of steam pretty quick, though. Swing in. I mean, these are some great cards to have with our curve, and hopefully we can curve into, like, Demanding Dragon, that kind of stuff will be great. Or just more lands. Go to combat. Swing in. Alright, go ahead, Steam-Kin. Pass the turn. This is where I'm not sure I like it, is if you don't have very great starting or whatever, like they can die pretty quick. Like it dies to Goblin Chainwhirler unless you can play it with something right away. Just if you're on the play, it doesn't work very well for you. Anyway, yeah, Discovery is a good card. Discovery Dispersal, fantastic. Wow, 23 lands, and we are drawing into every single thing here. We will go ahead and play Chainwhirler early to get a counter here on that fella. Go to combat. Bring him down to 14 and pass the turn. And now, please give us something other than land here. Yeah, passing the turn. Alright, Demanding Dragon's not bad. So go to combat. I mean, we don't get to play this turn with anything, but we will swing all out. Whisper Agent comes in. We'll be able to block the Firebrand. We're fine trading, I think, there right now because it's not looking like it's going to do much for us land-wise. I mean, we have plenty. Maybe if we got to a fight with fire. But we bring him down to 10 past the turn. Alright. Disinformation Campaign. And so whenever you draw a card, each opponent discards a card. We'll discard a land. Alright, perfect. Alright, so Mountain. And so now we can come in and do 5 damage. Go to combat and attack in... Yeah, opponent scoops it up. Alright, perfect. Oh man, Demanding Dragon is so good. I am a big fan of Demanding Dragon. Especially in an aggro deck where they're not always going to have a lot on board. Or if they do, it's their one blocker that they need to keep. So it's 5 points of damage right away. So powerful. Alright, let's go again with Mono-Red Aggro. Honestly, I love aggro decks. I don't play them often enough on here. That is probably my typical style of play is more aggro and then janky second. But with MTG Arena, I feel like just the style of format that you can play on here, it's just the perfect environment for janky plays. Oh, come on. 4 mana again, not as good of a curve. This is where I probably should mulligan. I am on the play. So, I mean, we worked out for us last time, so we'll keep it. I wonder if there's something to be said about playing Runaway Steam-Kin before the extra Fanatical Firebrands, but we're going to go ahead and be playing aggressive. We could hold him back for a land. Well, they would have played Land of War Elves already. Yeah, hit in, pass the turn. Another Forest. Druid of the Cow. Yep. Alright, so we could kill it right away with Sure Strike. Let's go ahead and get down the Runaway Steam-Kin first. No more mountains. Pass the turn. I don't think I've ever drawn this much land consistently in a 23 land deck on MTG Arena. Like, oh. I probably should go down to 22 because this can be extra mana for us, but I still am playing Demanding Dragons and everything else. So block, yeah, no blockers. Taking damage, pass to my turn. More mountains. Alright, so Fanatical Firebrand, make him a little bit bigger. We're going to have Sure Strike available next turn, so pass the turn. Rejuvenator comes down. I'm guessing this is just the Blanchwood armor. Actually, I think this is just the basic one. Based off of their level here, that kind of stuff. So they're going to swing in. We're going to block. We're going to block here and here. 2 blockers. Sure Strike on the Fanatical Firebrand that's blocking. Make him a 3/3. They'll trade. He'll kill here. Go to damage. Yep. Damage. My turn. Sounds grand. Another Steam-Kin. So Steam-Kin go. And let's go ahead and just swing in. If they decide to block the Fanatical Firebrands, that's fine. I'd actually... Yeah. Or they're letting it through. That's even better. Maybe they have Blanchwood armor. Maybe we should have held up one for that. Okay, good. Whew. That is one big blowout that we could run into there. Alright, let's play one more time. Luckily, the Mono-Red Aggro goes pretty quick, so we can probably get a couple games in here pretty well. I think that game was only 3 minutes long. Not bad, not bad. Alright, so here we are again with Mono-Red Aggro, and I say that every time because I do edit these every once in a while for the best gameplays, and put them into a compilation. But Mono-Red Aggro in Guilds of Ravnica standard, and now we don't have all the lands and want them. Kind of slow. You know, we're keeping all the different versions of this hand, so we know we draw into lots of land. Now we won't, but I mean, the rest of our deck is pretty much, like, we drew pretty much all of our 3-drops, except for Legion Warbosses. So if we draw into that, I'll be frustrated, but we have a couple turns drawn to it. Removal to help us out. Another removal if we get into it. Yeah, this is an okay hand. Master Penne. And they're mulliganing. This is the biggest thing I always worry about, is mulliganing is so painful. And yeah, see, yeah, sorry to put this one even in here, but I think that's an important thing to notice is that's why I typically keep 2 land hands here and there, is because I'd rather take the risk of drawing into one and having a fantastic hand than mulliganing down to 5 and having a banned hand pretty much no matter what. I mean, with aggro, you have a better chance, but it's just so much harder to win from that point. Oh, but that one we have to mulligan. 5 land, you do mulligan. 3 again, which I will keep this. Goblin Chainwhirler for the win, maybe. Get him Scry. Alright, Fanatical Firebrand top. Oh man, opponent scoops it up again. Oh man, I'm going to be able to post 5-0 for this deck. Sweet. Sorry guys, I am not editing right now because I don't have a ton of time. I will be grabbing that here later. Thorn Lieutenant. Sweet, I was actually needing that. for another deck. We will open up the Guilds of Ravnica pack after this game as well, as long as the opponent stays around. But I typically go through and actually edit all of my videos. I haven't been lately because I have a brand new baby who is a little over a week old now, and my time is spent there and at my full-time job and at my other part-time job, and I'm a pretty busy guy. All right, we'll keep this. This is looking like a decent hand. Good curve, good curve. Love the Demanding Dragons on top. As long as we draw into lands. Fanatical Firebrand, swinging in. Pass the turn. And they'll shock right away. We prefer them shocking that than anything else we got going on here. Trying to fill the graveyard. Opponent should have held that up, though, to see what else I play. Or until I swing in the next turn. Land is great. Pyromancer go. Dealing 2. And pass the turn. More shocks. Yep. That's fine. Let's see, they're holding up counter magic for this Legion Warboss. I think we still go for it, mainly because we can draw into a 2-drop for Pyromancer next turn. Yeah, so that's just the best outcome. We do get our Goblin before they kill this, looks like. Yeah, Lightning Strike. Alright, so we get a Goblin, swings in, 1 attacker, down to 16. So Demanding Dragon is where I think we're going to really start getting the value here. So as long as they're not playing too much control, I've seen some different versions of what people play here. Mission Briefing, grabbing a Shock or Lightning Strike to kill the Goblin. I mean, I guess they can Surveil too. Keeping everything on, so I'm guessing they ran into a Drake on top. Shocking this fella. Alright, Steam-Kin is good. Alright, so Steam-Kin first. Pyromancer. Hoping to draw into land now. Pass the turn. Fight with fire, the Steam-Kin. Oh, come on, land. Alright, so Legion Warboss is not bad. Swinging in for 3. Down to 11, pass the turn. And all of the removal. Looks like they're already looking for Lava Coil. Yep, okay, that's good, that's good. Alright, there we go. Mountain. So they didn't have counter magic from last turn, so let's go ahead and swing in, see if they... Alright, couldn't draw anything out there. Demanding Dragon for 5. Pass the turn. And we have Demanding Dragon number 2. And we're just going to go ahead and play it. Oh no, let us play it! Okay, that's fine. I mean, we had him. So, awesome. Okay, that one went pretty well. Alright, let's go ahead and jump into, first off, our pack that we got. Gotta check that out. What do we get? What do we get? Alright, some good stuff here. I'm wanting to build a Piston Fist Cyclops. Narcomoeba? I can't say that right now. But it's a pretty interesting deck, especially with the surveilling. I'm still in between whether or not I like it. For standard, at least. So anyway, we're going to our deck here, Mono-Red Aggro. What did you guys think of the deck? I think that it was working pretty well there for us, obviously. I think that there's some different changes that we can definitely do with this. I wanted to hear what you guys thought were the best aggro cards now for Mono-Red Aggro. I mean, Demanding Dragon, I think you got to have in here. The Charging Monster Sword I've seen be pretty good. I like Captain Lannery Storm as just a way to kind of ramp into our bigger stuff because you kind of need to now. Honestly, just going dragons might be the best way to go. Mono-Red Dragon or Mono-Red Dragons is probably the best Mono-Red aggro deck. I mean, but Goblin Chainwhirler amazing, Pyromancer amazing. So, do you guys like Steam-Kin for the Mono-Red aggro type deck? We never actually got to make it get pulled off, but we also drew out tons of removal for it because people know it can start going crazy. So I wonder if there's value in that. I think that I needed to play a little bit more like risk factors or Flame of the Keld because drawing cards is just so important. And if not, then doing the 4 damage can be amazing, especially Jumpstart with risk factor. Like this card is so good for mono red, for burn, for just everything. Like this card is fantastic. So anyway, love to hear what you guys think about down in the comments below, what things you would change, things that we need to be adding into this. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next video. All right, thank you. Bye-bye.